Hello and welcome again to Moments of Faith. Thank you for tuning in. And I don't say that lightly. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. And I hope that all that I say will be an encouragement to you and to me, but also a conviction to us. Last week I talked about Jesus coming back and the rapture of the church, and little did we know what was going to happen on the national scene in Israel over the weekend. And I want to read to you some verses in Jeremiah 29, starting in verse 10. And it's talking about the 70 years. And this 70 years of prophecy, I don't have time to get into it all, but this is a promise that was made to Israel. Now, a lot of people have taken these and applied them to today, and I guess you can do that, but we have to be careful when we take Old Testament scriptures and apply them to the New Testament church. And so I just want you to hear this and hear my heart here. In verse 10, for thus saith the Lord, that after 70 years be accomplished at Babylon, I will visit you and perform my good word toward you, in causing you to return to this place. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace, not of evil, to give you an expected end. Then you shall call upon me, and you shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And you shall seek me and find me when you have searched for me with all your heart. The problem is that the nation of Israel has not accepted the Messiah, nor has anyone else in that conflict there. Of all the countries in the Middle East, none of them have, and they're all interrelated, and we can go back in the Old Testament and prove all that, from Abraham all the way up to Esau. And so this struggle has been going on for years. But God is saying to the nation of Israel, I'm going to return you to that place. And we know that happened in 1948. But he wants to bring peace to those Israelites and all the rest of the people that are in the Middle East. And what we need to understand is that he wants to do this for one reason, so that they may know who he is. We need Jesus here in America. We need to preach the gospel to every creature. And people need to understand that Jesus died for them, that the gospel is the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and they need to put their faith and trust in him. And so, folks, it's time for authentic Christianity from you and I. We can't get on one side or the other and start spouting off stuff that we don't even know about, blaming this, that one. What we need to do is to love the people that are in our lives right now today. You're not in the Middle East unless you'll listen to this from there, and that's possible. Isn't that amazing? But wherever you are, I'm asking you, yes, there should be peace in the Middle East, but is there peace where you are? Is there peace in your family? Are you trying to win people in your sphere of influence for Christ? And then if you know Christ and trying to reach people to Christ, does the Spirit of Christ dwell in you? And it's not that you're going to be perfect or anything like that, but you're reaching out to other people, loving people in your life, and making a difference where you're at. Yes, this conflict, God is going to protect his people. The ultimate goal for them and for us is to know the Messiah, the Jesus that died for them, so that he can provide eternal life. That's the crux of the thing here. So let's just make sure we keep our focus right. And I pray that you know God's in control. He's the sovereign God of the universe, and he knows what he's doing. We just need to know what we're doing. So God bless you. Thank you for listening.